British YouTubers funded by Beijing. Can't believe that I'm in the actual Times newspaper. People are waking up in the morning, having the cereal, drinking the coffee, they open the newspaper, and there's my face. Let me tell you who funds my videos, right? There's a little fund, and it's called the Jason's Back Pocket Fund, right? I thought someone had photoshopped it. I didn't think it was real. No evidence at all, nothing. The article was fabricated out of thin air. You know when you see stories in the media and you think, is that true? I'm not quite sure. But when you see a story about yourself and you know it's not true, then you truly know, oh my God, they're just writing anything now. They're just writing lies. The world can't compete with China's infrastructure. Is that not true? It's weird actually. This guy who wrote this article is talking about titles that I wrote. And then a couple of days before that, I get banned from YouTube for misleading titles. And we're gonna still continue to show the real streets of China. They cannot silence me. They will never silence me. They will never silence our voice. Oh, welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, then my name is Jason, aka Wildman Cobra, aka Mr. Yois, aka Mr. Hao Zhongguan, aka the Truth Teller. Anyway, so if you haven't already heard by now, my entire channel has been demonetized by YouTube. The reason, and the only reason that they gave to me in one single email, was misleading titles. So I don't know what they're trying to say is the titles of my videos are not the truth. So they're trying to say what I say about China is not the truth, and because of that they've banned my channel basically. And so that's why you've noticed on my channel the views have literally gone skyrocketed down. They've tanked basically. You can see in my last two videos, the temple one was 7,000, the lockdown video was around 3,000 or something like that, and this one will probably be about 1,000 views or something. So much for freedom of speech, you know. I'm feeling a little bit like Donald Trump at the moment, getting banned from everything. You know, you would expect freedom of speech to say what you want on an American platform such as YouTube, but no, my titles are misleading. So what they're trying to say is the truth that I show about China is not the truth, and I'm being misleading. They are deciding what I'm showing about China is not the truth, and they're calling it misleading titles. That's what they're saying, really. So much for freedom of speech. So then, a couple of days later, after being kicked out by YouTube, you know, my channel's demonetized, they threw me out into the streets, right? They threw me out. A couple of days later, I find out that I'm in the Times newspaper. Front page. No, I wasn't on the front page. I don't know what page I'm on actually. I think I'm on page 8 or something. If anyone knows, let me know. I'm in the Times newspaper alongside with Barrett, Lee and Ollie Barrett from the Barrett channel. And the title of the newspaper, this is the Times here. It's not just some tiny little publication like Daily Mail or Daily Star or whatever, or the Mirror, the Sun. This is the Times, one of the biggest, well, the biggest newspaper publication in the UK, if not in Europe. You know, it's read across the entire country, especially across the entire country of England. Probably like 60 million people are reading this daily, this daily newspaper, right? I'm in the Times newspaper, and it says, the title of the story says, British YouTubers funded by Beijing, or funded by Chinese government, something like this, right? I mean, when I first found out about it, I thought someone had photoshopped it. I didn't think it was real. So it says that my videos are funded by the Chinese government, or Beijing, or whatever you want to call it, you know. And I can tell you for a fact that I'm not funded by anyone but myself. I've never been paid to go on a trip. I've never been paid to go and film this. I've never been paid to show you this certain part of China, right? No one has ever funded a single one of my videos, right? Let me tell you who funds my videos, right? There's a little fund and it's called the Jason's Back Pocket Fund, right? And at the moment it's running quite low, so I could actually do with some funds, actually. Man, it is just hilarious. I can't believe that I'm in the actual Times newspaper. People are waking up in the morning, having the cereal, drinking the coffee, they open the newspaper, and there's my face in all my glory, enjoying quite a lovely bowl of noodles, actually, engulfing it like a wild man cobra does. Seriously, I do not know what the hell they were thinking when they published this article at the Times. We are funded by the Chinese government. I mean, they published this article, no evidence at all, nothing. The article was fabricated out of thin air that we are funded by Chinese government or funded by Beijing or whatever they want to call it, right? I don't know what they were thinking. And they even put me in the article. I don't know what they're thinking, putting me there as well. They definitely haven't checked my channel before they put me in this article, right? It's mostly about Barrett channel, but then I have a little segment near my picture. The story is mostly it's about Barrett and their channel, but I know for a fact that Barrett, Lee and only Barrett, are not funded by the Chinese government. You know, they're just like me. They're showing the truth of China. And I think it's the fact that the Times, you know, they just can't handle the truth. They can't handle it, really. So when you're reading the article, inside the article it says British YouTubers funded by Beijing, the Times investigation can reveal. Right, this guy claims that he did a little investigation. Right, I didn't even know about this article. I just recently found out about it. And so I checked in my emails. I couldn't see any email, right, from this guy saying that he'd reached out to us. I checked my junk email, right? It was in there, it was in the junk, rightfully so. That's where it belongs, right? So I found this guy's email in my junk email. And basically it was quite a rude email. He was like, "We're making a story about you. Do you have anything to say? Story's up in like by Friday. You need to reply by then. Thanks." And I was like, what? Not asking, can I use your picture in the newspaper? Can we have a comment from you? It was like, this is gonna happen. This story's going up. Your picture's in there. We're using some of your clips. Thanks. That's it. That's it, basically. It went straight to my junk email. Rightfully so, straight into the trash. Right, so I didn't even open the email. I only found out about the email after the story went out. I think he just sent that email to cover his tracks legally, to say, oh look, I asked them, I warned them or whatever. So anyway, I don't give a damn about this Times article. Actually, it's publicity for my channel. Even though my channel is basically tanking on YouTube, it's a bit of publicity, you know. Any publicity is good publicity, that's what I say. So don't believe the Times, especially. Don't believe what you see in Western media, because now I'm in it. I'm on Western media. I thought they were just spouting lies about China, but now they're also spouting lies about me too, which is very, very yoisa. And I still can't believe I'm in the actual Times newspaper. I can't believe it. It's insane. I thought it was just an online article, you know, like a Times online article, but I'm actually in the physical Times newspaper that they deliver to people's doorsteps and things. That is insane. It's just insane. They could just write whatever they want. They can just fabricate stories whatever you want. You know, when you see stories in the media and you think, is that true? I'm not quite sure. But when you see a story about yourself and you know it's not true, then you truly know, oh my God, they're just writing anything now. They're just writing lies. It's insane. Insanity. It's insane, really. I still can't believe I'm in the Times newspaper. Man. I sent a message to my dad and I said, can you buy a copy of the Times newspaper and save it and I'm gonna frame it. I'm gonna frame it. It's gonna deliver it to China. I'm gonna frame that page and I'm gonna hang it in my house or whatever. So here's the little bit what it says about me. His videos include titles such as "The world can't compete with China's infrastructure." Is that not true? Next thing it says, "The world is hiding China's success." Also true. Literally, in this Times story, you are trying to hide the China's success. Literally. Another title says, "Chinese government is doing a great job." Also true. It's weird actually, this guy who wrote this article is talking about titles that I wrote, and then a couple of days before that I get banned from YouTube for misleading titles. I think something's going on here. This could be related. This could be related. Maybe this is why I was banned from YouTube. Another title they wrote that I said, which I did say, and these are my titles. "The world needs to learn from China." Again, is this not true? And then it says, and then he writes about me and says, in one video, he walks around filming BMW cars and says, "This is one of the poorest provinces in China." That is also true. I was literally walking around this province, Guizhou, which is one of the poorest provinces in China, and there were BMWs and Mercedes everywhere. Also true. So he's writing about me, but he is writing the truth. This is the truth here, right? And then he says, "China has become a beautiful utopia of this world. I'm astonished by it." Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? This article is just, when I first saw it, I was laughing for about 2 hours. And then what else does he say? And then yeah, that was basically my bit really. And then there's my picture of my face eating noodles. I'll put the link of the article in the description below. But you need an account to view the online article. But obviously if you can get hold of the Times newspaper, you can read it there. I don't know which day it was on. I think it was, what day is it today? Today is January 11, Monday. I think it was it was last Wednesday or Thursday's Times. If anyone knows, tell me in the comments below. Anyway, man, it's just insane. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This guy clearly hasn't done any research before he started to write this article. He just decided to write whatever he wants, really. What else did it say? So anyway, so if you want to go and pick up the Times, go and read my article, then that would be great. That would be very nice. But I've opened up my Bilibili and Toutiao accounts. My channel's actually rising pretty quick there. I've got 2,000 subscribers already. So yeah, so you can go and check me out there. I'll still be making YouTube videos. If you want to help me out, make sure you press like on this video. Now more than ever, I need you to press like on this video because YouTube is not promoting any of my stuff. So I need you to promote this video. I need you to share it, show other people, get the Times newspaper, show people show people the article, show people my channel, support my channel, come and follow me on Bilibili and the Toutiao. And I'll really appreciate that. Because we're gonna fight this. I'm gonna fight this together with you guys. You're gonna help me. And we're gonna still continue to show the real streets of China. They cannot silence me. They will never silence me. They will never silence our voice. Right, so that's the end of this video. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. And I'm signing off. Signing off. Signing off live from the streets of China. There's no green screens on this channel. I'm signing off.